It is Tuesday, April 12th, 2022. Welcome to Veda.
Whew, good.
It's also National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day, or whatever you want to call it. I can see that here. The seedless rye bread, Kraft American cheese singles, or they used to be pasteurized processed American cheese food. Somehow it became actual cheese. And 4 half slices of bacon per, well, I guess technically this is 4 quarter slices of bacon, and now it's 4 half slices, or 2 slices of bacon. Anyway, fried in the fat from the bacon. So, if you've been watching videos from other autistic creators over the past, 2 years or so, you might be familiar with a certain film here. Music. Story, direction, and co-screenplay by Australian pop star Sia Furler. And yes, I know that I basically making the same joke twice here, but a little weird that nobody else seems to be making this joke. Is this one of those things that seems obvious only to me? You know, like the fact that you can sing the German Sailor Moon theme to another piece of music.
Sag das Zauberwort,
Jackie Chan.
und du hast die Macht.
Jackie Chan.
Halt den Mondstein fest,
Jackie Chan.
und spür die Kraft.
Jackie Chan.
Kämpfe für den Sieg,
Jackie Chan.
über Dunkelheit.
Jackie Chan.
Folge deinen Traum
Jackie Chan.
von Gerechtigkeit.
Jackie Chan's not even Japanese. Anyway, getting back to music, I haven't seen the film. I probably never will unless Riff Tracks gets a hold of it. But I've listened to a lot of reviews, and mostly listening. I mean, a lot of them didn't use footage, or much footage, but then I found out Musical Hell was going to be doing it, and I looked forward to that, and I had to watch that. Unfortunately, I didn't watch it all at once, because even with Diva's commentary, it's still a bit of a slog. And I waited too long. I still had about 5 to 10 minutes left, and so hopefully she can do something about the copyright strike or find an alternate place to post it. But I did see enough to discover a few things I didn't know about the film. The autistic character, played by a non-autistic actress, has these musical numbers which I was under the impression show her inner world, but instead she acts exactly the same way in the musical numbers, except maybe she dances. I'm not sure she dances in the real world, but she's still going around with her teeth like this. Yeah, baby! Shagadelic! Groovy! And also, other main characters also have musical numbers, so the whole idea doesn't seem to, well, maybe that was just the interpretation thereof. And actually, at least one other reviewer, I did re-listen to some, at least one other reviewer did mention that other characters have the musical numbers, and I just forgot. That was kind of tangentially mentioned along with all the many, many other things. Apparently, the musical numbers are tacked on. Ms. Furler was offered an extra $10 million. Actually, I think he does it with, actually, I have the ring. I should have, I'm too lazy. If she added musical numbers. And, wow, $10 million, that's, I mean, that's, of course, a lot for an independent movie, and it's a sizable increase even for a major studio movie. Wow, I mean...
all the things I could do if I had $10 million.
I hope this doesn't get blocked in Germany for having copyrighted music. There's one scene, it happens twice. This would mean it happens 4 times, where the allegedly autistic character has a meltdown and they restrain her. And yeah, this is not good. This has actually killed people. And I just was thinking about it, and I think it might have happened to me. When I was 7, I smashed, I think it was my left middle finger, maybe it was the ring finger, in a car door, and, you know, I couldn't use it. It was painful. I was having trouble actually writing in school because I found out I had to hold the piece of paper with my left hand, even though I wrote with my right hand, and actually spent a lot of time just going to the back of the class and reading and not realizing that I was being punished. I think I've discussed that. But it had to be lanced. And remember that story about the nurse who told me, "Don't worry, this won't hurt," and then stabbed me in the butt with a syringe? And I remember that. What I don't remember, but my mom assures me happened, was I grabbed the syringe and stabbed her with it, and she probably got more medicine into her body than I did in mine. And she deserved it. She told me it wouldn't hurt. She lied to me. She figured by the time I realized she was lying, it'd be too late. Yeah, she was the nurse of the doctor who was trying to lance this. So, you know, I mean, I didn't trust anything she told me, and the doctor was kind of a jerk too, and I guess it didn't occur to them to bring my mother in to have her calm me down. Well, they probably thought that my mother's name is German for Karen, even though it was 1977-78, so that expression wouldn't have existed yet. Or at least it wouldn't have been in wide use. I freaked out. It was probably a meltdown. Not that I knew that term at the time. And they put me in a straitjacket in order to... I mean, it wasn't quite dangerous to my life, but it was still horrible. So, I can definitely relate to restraint being the wrong way to handle a meltdown. Oh, a few other things. As far as the ongoing saga of my bank account, I did what I said I might do. You know, starting with the balance when the fee went through, etc., etc. And it turns out I did have a bit less in my account than I thought, but still a non-zero amount, so that's good. It wasn't that much less. So hopefully things will... It actually has been quite a while since I got an overdraft fee, so I think I've generally been doing okay, but I do need to, I think, balance my checkbook more frequently so I won't accidentally make mathematical mistakes due to fatigue. And I also might sign up for text notifications, assuming that I can do it so that they only do it for big things like overdraft fees and not, "Hey, did you know you can get a sub super prime prim prim prom prim pram mortgage?" I'm pretty sure I probably repeated some of those sounds multiple times. Maybe I was speaking in tongues. That's basically the same thing, right? And, oh yeah, today's task. Banked task from March 31st. I need to replace one of the headlight bulbs in my car, and actually I'm going to need to get a wrench. Yeah, yesterday's weather forecast changed, so actually this, let me show you here. Yeah, I did do a second load of laundry there, dark stuff, but have a look here. Yep. I did hang some stuff on hangers, but it was nothing that I wouldn't have normally hung on a hanger anyway. Yeah, I have enough room for like maybe 2 more pairs of socks or 1.5 pairs of socks. Maybe I could have put some of these a little closer to... You get the idea. I was lucky that I didn't have any more laundry